This is the Tarot, Tea Leaf and Oracle forecast for the month of October 2019. You will see that for each section of the reading, I have a reading for the first half of the star sign and the second half of the star sign. The first half is for those of you born in the first half of Libra or Scorpio or Sagittarius or whatever, and the second half is for those of you born in the second half of your star sign, because there's a very definite sort of collection of energies at the moment huddled at the beginning or in the second half of the star sign. So I've had to change the format of the readings to make them a little bit more accurate. I hope you enjoy it. If you'd like a personal private reading or those incredible soulmate readings, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via my website. You will see it below. Sag, I'm going to read the tea leaf fortune cards for those of you born in the first half of your star sign, followed by those of you born in the second half of your star sign. I'm going to be doing that for each section in this reading. So the first card you get is Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. The second card says Dagger, fear, worries, tense situation. You then get the Door, opportunities are waiting for you, finished by the Bridge, which says successfully overcoming a problem. So those of you born in the first half of your star sign in October, there's definitely possibilities opening up, many of them. You have been worrying, you have been possibly having sleepless nights even, and there's been a situation that has definitely had anxiety attached to it. However, you start off the month of October with opportunities and possibilities to this situation. They keep coming. Even though you're still feeling tense and you're still feeling anxious about the situation, the opportunities keep opening up for you. Eventually, you successfully overcome whatever this situation is, simply with the opportunities that are presented to you. So if you're listening to this reading in September, maybe you're already in this situation, know that by the end of October, you will successfully overcome whatever this tense situation is, simply by opportunities that come your way. So it's just a case of taking advantage of those opportunities. Doesn't look like you necessarily have to do or create the opportunities. They will be coming your way and they will help you to solve this problem. Now, those of you born in the second half of the star sign, the box says you will receive a gift. Sunrise says new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. The Tower, a solid foundation, success with effort. And the four-leaf clover says great good fortune. So those of you born in the second half of Sagittarius, you start off October with some kind of gift. It offers you a fresh start. You already have built good, solid foundations, and because of this fresh start, this gift provides you with great good fortune. These things can happen in any area of your life. They're just the prevalent energies that are swirling around Sagittarius. And it just depends which area of your life is relevant to your life story that it will be happening in. So remember, you get something right off at the beginning of the month, right off the bat. It offers you the opportunity for a fresh start. And because you have put down good foundations in whichever area of your life this is, it leads to great good fortune. That is a very, very nice reading for you guys. Right, so now those of you born in the first half of your star sign, you get healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and new love, a new person stirs your romantic feelings as your relationship card. So those of you that are looking for relationship feelings, and a relationship, but it's definitely the feelings we are after, isn't it? Okay, so what happens for you is that you overcome some kind of block that has been preventing you from calling in somebody for a relationship, or calling in the right kind of person for a relationship, because maybe you've been calling people in but they just haven't fit the bill, they just haven't stayed or haven't been what you really wanted. But by the beginning of October, you have moved through some kind of block that stopped the right person from coming in, or new love from coming in. You may be consciously aware of this, you may be unconsciously aware of this. Either way, somebody new appears in your life and they stir your feelings. There's no two things about it. Those of you that are in relationships, the same applies. You overcome some kind of block, some kind of emotional block. You work through that experience. Like I say, it can be consciously, it can be unconsciously. You may not even be aware of the fact that you've done so. And it rekindles your feelings for your partner. You can actually rekindle that romance for your partner again if you so wish. Now, those of you born in the second half of your star sign, you get engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment and getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It's a similar kind of theme, yet it works on another level. Here what you find is that by listening, getting involved with, questioning, being open to, both with existing partners or to somebody new that you meet, you can reach a higher level of commitment or relating with that person. If it's someone new, this person has the potential to be a long-term commitment. But it's in getting to know them that you realize that, or that this is what sort of evolves, what happens. When you first meet them, you may not think they have long-term potential, and you may not even be all that interested in them. But as you get to know them better, you realize this person could possibly be a keeper. And those of you in committed partnerships and relationships, obviously the message is there that by sitting down with your partner again, or spending time with them, or doing things with them, and just getting to know them all over again, or digging a little bit deeper than all things you assume about them, you can actually deepen that bond between the two of you. Sometimes if we've been together for quite a long time, we assume a lot. And you change over the years, your partner's also changed over the years. And in getting to kind of know them again, you can deepen that bond, or strengthen that bond, or even just make that bond new and different but better. Right, now the tarot cards. The cards that show up for those of you born in the first half of your sign is the Queen of Air and Abundance. The Queen of Air says, be aware of not over-intellectualizing something. If you can sort of realize that maybe sometimes you think a thing through too much, or you put too much intellect into it without putting the feeling or considering the feelings, or looking at the feelings as equally important in a situation. If you can do that, if you can balance that, feelings and intellect within a situation, that's coming up so much in readings lately, you will see abundance will flow into your life. You're perhaps thinking things through too much. Sagittarius is a fire sign, which means you do take action a lot, but maybe there's a particular situation in your life at the moment that has a lot of air in it. Too much air, in fact, perhaps. Too much thought is being put into it. It needs to be a little bit more on your feelings, a little bit more on your gut feelings maybe that you should be following through. And that will open the door to abundance in whichever situation or area of your life this is playing out. It just needs a bit more sort of going with your gut rather than over-intellectualizing, thinking it through too much, putting too many so-called facts into your reasoning. For those of you born in the second half of the star sign, you get wisdom and the sixth of earth, and it's a very, very similar energy. It would be. The wisdom says tune inwardly for guidance. Once again, it's a case of we're looking at the facts. You're looking at the facts, the so-called facts, and that is what is making you make decisions. Instead of going with that niggling feeling in your gut, you seem to be offering up your services. You seem to be doing too much for something or somebody unasked for, because intellectually you think it is requested or required of you. If you listen to your gut feelings, which will definitely be tugging strongly at you in October, you're going to realize perhaps it is not your duty nor your responsibility to be following through on this. Maybe you need to back off a little bit and let the situation roll out as it will, or be taken care of by the people who should be taking care of it themselves. That saying of, when we jump in to rescue people, we rob them of the opportunity to grow and expand and actually take care of themselves. That's coming up a lot lately. And I think it's particularly applicable for Sagittarius in the month of October. Don't jump in to save people because intellectually you think that is what's needed. Go with what your intuition and your gut says to you. That maybe sometimes people need to work their way through things. You can be there as a shoulder for them If they come asking for help, then possibly yes, you can give it to them. But don't jump in beforehand. They may need to take care of things themselves. Interestingly enough, when you do take that kind of stance in October, you may find other doors opening for you. That's the normal thing. Yeah, I always say, well, this life is not a 1 and 1 equals 2 equation. As much as we'd like to think that it is, there's just actually really no logic involved in a lot of it. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.